All right, everybody. Hello, everybody. We're trying something different. As y'all can see that carburetor pretty well, I hope. I got the camera set on the tripod. It's turned around the opposite way that I normally use it, and it is zoomed in very close. It can zoom farther, but I don't know whether I could do it any better if it was in closer or not, so I'm going to film it like this. We'll see what it looks like. If it looks good, I'll upload it. If it don't, I might upload it anyway, just say, here, we tried this. But I'm sure something will be visible in it anyway. What I should have done was just went ahead and took these covers off. I know y'all ain't going to be able to see all of this because, well, you just ain't. That's all there are to it. You just ain't. That's all there are to it. The needle is loose. The diaphragm was stuck in there pretty good. I'm gonna try to get where y'all can see it. They can still see that, can't they?
They didn't.
What do you mean they didn't? Easy. It's on Zoom.
I know, baby. I was trying to get it in the picture frame.
Well, you don't move the phone. You move the.
There.
I mean, I'm moving it around a little bit, so it's. We ain't got into anything important yet. Oh, mercy. And it is still dry on this side. Now. That might have been all the trouble right there. That rascal was stuck. Alright, I'm going to rinse this off out of y'all's sight. No gas. No gas stuck in it, stuff like that. I know y'all are just sitting there looking at a blue screen. You'll see in a minute. I think that might have been the only trouble. These were stuck down. The old gas dried out and the oil had them stuck. Because the inside of this carburetor is clean. But anyway, there we go. I'm going to check this. Yeah. Trying to keep it in where y'all can see it. It's not always the best. I've worked on that screwdriver. I got the end of it. She's a little wide. This one right here, I don't know whether it'll do any better or not. I'll try to show you how I take this thing apart and put it back together. For those of y'all that's watched already, I do have another one of these cleaning videos, rebuilding video or whatever. I usually do this a little bit different than what I'm doing it right now. The way I'm doing it is just so I can try to film it as best as possible, hoping that y'all can see it as good as you can see it. I'm going to go ahead and pull the needle out of it. And there is all the pieces. Let's see how that looks. Alright. Now, usually the very first thing I do when I clean a carburetor, wash out the block. Little brake cleaner, little carburetor cleaner. I personally use brake cleaner because I like to use it better. It's not as rough on rubber and stuff like that. Like carb cleaner can be rough on some things. I just washed all that old oil out of this carburetor. Blow it dry a little bit. Alright, now I washed the hole out here, washed this hole out, blew through this hole which goes through the jets. There's one right down there also that goes through the slow jet. I don't know if y'all can see that. There's a hole right there and a hole right there. This is high and this is low. I just try to push a little, I back the needles out, try to push some through there. Usually the very first time I clean a carburetor, if I'm not rebuilding it completely and everything looks good, I just wash it out and then reassemble it and try it. Because about 85% of the time, maybe 90, that'll take care of it. Now I just set that little spring back up in there. I don't know how much of this y'all are going to be able to see. My hands shake a little more than they used to. But you have to set that needle down in the hole, get the little thing down on the spring at the same time, and then push it all down in there like that. Hold it down, tighten the screw back up. I ain't tightening the far out of that screw even though it looks like it. That thing looks like it's a little bit high. There we go. See how it's flush? Let me find something straight. I want it to be kind of flush with those two bolts right there. That's not perfect, but you get the drift. This thing needs to be about flush with the top of these, and that's the way it normally goes, and this carburetor does not seem to be put together the right way, because the gasket's stuck to the lid right here, and the gasket usually goes on first. So somebody's probably been in this carburetor and got it off a little bit. I'm going to put it back the way that I usually put them together, because that's the way they normally work. So the gasket goes on first. This diaphragm's in real good shape. Now this diaphragm, I don't know whether y'all can, you got to go down in that slot, pull it in there, and it locks into that little tongue we just put in there, the little lever for the needle. And it has to be locked in there, because if it's not, then it will not function properly. It'll flood. You pour gas in, the gas will just run out the other side down into the cylinder and just flood all the time. There ain't a whole lot to these carburetors to start with. There are some other issues that these carbs have sometimes, and they're a real pain. But I don't fool with any of that unless it just don't run. Because a lot of times you just make it harder on yourself. So I always try to give it just a simple cleaning, make sure everything's good before I get too crazy. Now, clean this up. I don't know what all y'all can see. I cleaned this up. We're going to put her back together. You got to make sure you get it on there the right way. And I know I have put one together backwards, and it wouldn't run. I tore it back apart and found out I'd put all this back together wrong, even after I sat and told everybody to put it together the right way. Not even I am immune to accidents. Of course, I might have been filming it. I think I was filming it. I think I filmed it and actually was watching the camera while I was doing it and put it together backwards. Because I was looking through the lens, I don't know. Either way, it got put together wrong and I had to tear it back apart. That right there is a simple cleaning. Snug them up. Don't over tighten, you strip them, it ain't no fun. Alright, we're going to run these back in since we washed it out. I'm all the way into the seats. See where that's at? That's half a turn, one turn, and then about, just gonna go over, just turn and a quarter. I'm gonna set both of them like that. One, no, excuse me, half, one, and there we go. Yeah, it goes like that. Alright. That is a cleaned 1010 carburetor. Also the same as like a 80, 81, 805, probably an 8200, 710, 700, 610, 510. Not the 610, but the 6-10 and the 5-10. So that's pretty much the way it goes. Hopefully you can see most of that. I'm gonna put it back on and see if she'll crank and run now. So there ain't no way. Nah, there ain't no way. Alright, I'll bring you back. Well, I forgot to tell you, that's the end of the video. Alright, y'all have a good day. God bless. Y'all treat each other how you want to be treated. And we'll see you on the next one. Bellhopper out.